These fools, they'll never learn.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Food for Thought Kungfusations. This is where, if you don't know, this is where I sit down with a member of the Kung Fu cinema community, or maybe, who knows? Who knows who I'll sit down with in the future? I've sat down with an actor, a performer, martial artist, all that good stuff. Maybe one day I'll get Jackie Chan on here. Unlikely, but it's a possibility. Maybe. Probably not. Now, today, I'm very, very happy to have a guest on who I've wanted on for quite some time, and I'm actually going to bring him on because I've got a reason why I want to bring him on right away, and I'll explain in a second. So I am bringing on the legend himself, Rodney Dennis. How are you, Rodney?
All good, mate. Thanks for having me on. Thank you.
No, absolutely my pleasure. Now, the reason why I wanted to kind of bring you on before I gave you an intro, I have a question for you. I've been toying it around in my head for probably the last 2 days. How would you introduce yourself in regards to the Kung Fu cinema community?
Well, I could say, because obviously my TV is my lane.
Yeah.
And obviously people do give me like a little bit of a nickname. They sort of call me TV King or, obviously RDN Shakes. Obviously they call me RDN1. Obviously when I was on YouTube, I was called RDN1.
Yeah.
And when I got shut down again, I was RDN2. I think I went to 4. and then I gave up in the end. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I hope you won't mind me saying you're an absolute legend in the community. Obviously, everyone knows who you are. I call you. I've just randomly started referring to you as the King of Shapes.
Yeah.
Just because what I see on Instagram. You post some of the greatest stuff I've ever seen, and I think it's really interesting that no matter where I go on the internet, no matter what kind of martial arts corner of the internet I go to, whether it be, I don't know, Facebook, message boards, Instagram, YouTube, no matter what, everyone knows who you are. It's crazy.
That's good to hear. Because if it's really appreciated what I do, I'll keep doing it.
Yeah, absolutely. As you should. So, how long have you been really into Kung Fu cinema?
I would say probably 1980, 83.
Wow. Yeah,
Since I was a kid. Yeah, I was about 11, 10 years old. So
that's a hell of a run.
A long time.
Yeah,
obviously a very long time, and then obviously I kind of kept with it. Obviously from VHS days, obviously through to DVD.
Yeah.
Obviously I kind of kept through it for every. Obviously technology's changed. I've always kept with it. Always kept with it. Yeah.
Yeah, you are. You're fully up to date, which I'm always very, very impressed with. You've never lagged behind. You always know what's going on in the genre at any one time. So I guess
I'm always digging though. I'm always digging.
Yeah, it's great. And you inspired me because for the longest time I was on my Instagram, for example, I was posting, I don't know, whatever it may be, maybe I'll dig a little bit deep and pull out something from like Snake and Eagle Shadow 2 that some people don't know about.
Something a bit different,
But when you started dropping those TV clips and I started getting more into them, the amount of stuff I've discovered over the years, just because of you, is incredible.
It's endless. And the thing is, I think I might have found everything and then I found something else.
It's so amazing that you think that you can get exhausted. No, not exhausted, but you think you can exhaust a genre, meaning I have found everything. There's nothing else out there. And then I know right now I have done a ripple in the pond. I haven't gone anywhere near to the levels you have. It's crazy.
I mean, even Taiwan. I mean, I'm still finding stuff in Taiwan.
Incredible.
And I'm not even an expert on Taiwan. There's so much of it. They made so much TV ran from 84 to like 87. Yeah. That's their best era. Yeah.
It's crazy. Now, for those of you watching this who kind of aren't familiar with Rodney, and you kind of should be, he's a staple of the Kung Fu cinema community. And basically, in my eyes, he will post easily the rarest Kung Fu cinema TV clips you've ever seen. You've never seen the clips before. Easily. Never seen them before.
Yeah, I do try to show something that's not seen or quite not known.
Yeah.
I try my best to show it. And I'm not going to show any old rubbish.
Right.
It's got to be good still. Yeah.
It's so exciting whenever you post. I mean, you put it this way. I've always, I always monitor your page on Instagram and I watch all your stuff. But years ago, I think when I first started getting familiar with you, you started posting stuff from Singapore, and I didn't even know Singapore had a
Oh
kung fu
gosh,
cinema genre.
it is crazy. I mean, even Pops did a series in Singapore in
Crazy.
'96, and there's no info on that at all. You got like a
No.
five episode series called Kung Fu Master. Yeah, and it's really good.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, and it was never
Unbelievable.
promoted anywhere. There's no info online about it. So who
No.
knows what else he done out there? So well, there's a lot of
Okay.
Hong Kong guys worked out there, you see.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it's,
So
but it's quite hard to get info though. Really hard to get info on that. Yeah.
I can only imagine. Well, I won't say I've dug massively, but I've done what I can online to find, like TV shows here and there. But
Mm.
I'll be honest with you, I can't even find stuff on you post from you post stuff from a channel called Silverbird TV. Is that right? Is it
The
Silverbird?
Silverbird, yeah. That's basically that's a Hong Kong, but they're hard to get actually.
Yeah, I can't
They're
find
really hard to
anything.
get. Really hard to get. Yeah, you got to look quite deep. I mean, they're about, but a lot of them they're edited into films. So a lot of the series they're
Oh,
about 10 episodes, but then they edit into an hour and a half. So you might find them that
oh,
way. So a
oh,
lot of them are edited
interesting.
down into TV movies, but actually series.
It's fascinating. Yeah, I mean, you're the king of digging. I mean, I can't
Mm,
even get remotely as deep as you.
mm.
So I suppose I have to, and I hate to do this because I think every single podcast you ever go on will ask you this question, but I
Mm.
have to. And that is, how did you get into the genre? What was it that sparked your interest?
My dad, my dad,
Really?
my dad. Yeah, he just the Warriors 2. He bought it from work. Just put it on. I had no idea what was going on. It was subtitles, so obviously I thought, well, why is this film in Chinese anyway? I didn't know. I was young,
Yeah,
and I just sat there and I was just absorbed by it, and it changed
incredible.
my life forever, basically. Yeah, Warriors 2. It was just that was it. I don't even know where he got it from. Once he got it from someone from work, but it was crazy, and that
Yeah,
changed it all. And after that day, I was obsessed with it. And
that's
then
how
obviously
old
my
were
dad used
you?
to. I must have been probably 10 or 11, probably.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
incredible.
very
Yeah.
early on. But obviously, I did see some shapes in there when I went to Jamaica on holiday as a kid.
Okay.
So
Yes.
obviously, I've mentioned it before, but obviously, yeah, cinema. I went to a cinema and I saw Tiger Over the Wall. So
Nice.
yeah.
Nice
So
film
obviously,
to watch.
yes, obviously, I watched that in Jamaica with obviously that crowd was in a different level. There was a lot of noise that night, a lot of noise. Yeah, but the atmosphere was great. I'll never forget that experience. So
That's
brilliant.
that's what I'm envious of. I have never seen a kung fu film in the cinema. Never seen one.
Really,
Uh,
ever?
Never. I've seen. I saw which one was it? I think I saw Ip Man 3 in the cinema,
Yeah.
but never an old school kung fu film.
Bloody hell. So you
Yeah.
don't get events where you are then? No, no events
Nope.
at all. Or...
Nope. Not. I'd have to. So I'm kind of near Washington D.C. I'm in Maryland. I would
Yeah,
have to go up to probably New York or
New
Philadelphia
York.
to watch
Yeah, they do
something.
quite a few, don't they? Yeah.
Yeah. But I never have. I am going to New York this December or no November. I'm actually going to a martial arts cinema event or an action cinema event
Oh,
called
excellent.
going to the Urban Action Showcase, and they
Oh,
show a lot of stuff, but they don't show any old school stuff,
oh,
unfortunately.
okay. Oh, that'd be good then.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but one day,
I must say, we're quite sporting that over here.
yeah,
We're just sport. We're actually over sport, basically.
yeah, the stuff you guys get. I mean, it's incredible. I am very, very envious. And I missed out on it when I lived in the UK because
Mm,
I was, I'm from a tiny town in North Wales.
yeah,
And obviously I wasn't going to get anything there. I got no events. And also I was so when the big things happened, like when Jet Li came over and when things were screening in like London, the London area, I was too
yeah.
young. I was too young to travel
On to
over.
go. Yeah,
So, I got into this at the age of 14, I think.
14. Yeah, because obviously
Yeah.
I was too young to go to the late night era. The original
Right.
screenings. I was too young to go.
Right.
But obviously, when they started showing them in the '90s in King's Cross,
Yep.
when Eastern Heroes, obviously Rick Baker, they used to have the screenings back then
Yeah.
in the early '90s. Thing is, those were packed. And this
I
is obviously
bet.
before internet era, before Instagram promotion. It was just flyers back then, but everyone came out for it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's the community has been
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
so uh, it's it's a thriving community, but people don't see it because it's kind of under the radar a little bit. But people kind of
That's
don't
right.
realize how many people love this genre.
Exactly. And obviously, there's a lot of people that are not actually online either that love it as well.
Yeah, that's very, very
Yeah.
true. Yeah,
So, you know,
that's
you can't
really
just go by
interesting.
who's online who likes it. There's many people that don't do internet that
Yeah,
love Kung still, you know,
yeah,
and they still watch their old VHSs still, you know.
that's incredible. Yeah, I
Yeah, yeah.
unfortunately I got rid of my VHS collection last year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they had to go. They were taking up too much room,
That's
and
nice. That's fair
yeah,
enough.
I had about. I didn't have many. I had about 150 from like Eastern Heroes and Made in Hong Kong, things
Yeah.
like that. But I couldn't do it. I had to give them up. It was sad, or I was
Mm,
sad, I should say. But you know, I'm rebuilding my collection, and you know,
yeah.
right now it's a great time to be a fan of Kung Fu cinema. I think in every aspect, because not only is there more like Blu-rays coming out, but
Coming out. That's right. Yeah.
it seems like the old school is kind of coming back with more people kind of putting on cinema events.
That's what I'm
And
saying. Yeah. It's still
yeah,
there.
right.
I mean,
It's
yeah. I mean, it did go quiet for a bit,
yeah,
you know, but
yeah,
he's definitely. I can feel it. He's definitely coming back. And obviously, with this
yeah,
event on Sunday, there's a lot of big buzz for this movie, chess
yeah,
boxing.
yeah. I
There's a
mean,
very big buzz for it.
it's
So hopefully, it will be a big turnout tomorrow. Hopefully, yeah.
so also will that be a loud crowd then? You think?
I hope should be. I mean,
Yeah.
we're told to make noise in there. So
That's great. That's so great. I see.
because obviously the old screenings they used to have whistles. Obviously, there's not. I don't think there'll be whistles tomorrow, but the old ones, we're actually giving whistles to use.
That's nuts to me. I'm so mad that I missed out on all that.
Mm.
It's such a shame. But yeah, I mean, I hope the screening is amazing tomorrow. And is it the new remastered
It'd be the
version?
one, yeah. It'd be the one that's gonna come out. It'd be that one, yeah.
Nice. Nice.
So I'm really looking for. Obviously, I've never seen that on the big screen, let alone in
Yeah.
good quality as well.
Yeah, so I got my hands on a. Is it in here? It's probably somewhere. I'm probably looking at it somewhere. But I got my hands on a fan made kind of remaster of Mystery of Chess Boxing, and someone got a hold of a widescreen print and like did all this editing to it and made it as good as it could possibly be.
Yeah,
I got hold of that probably last year, and it was like watching the movie for the first time again.
that's what I mean.
It
Yeah.
it absolutely blew me away. And then of course it's being put
Mm.
out. I pre-ordered the one that's coming out as
Yeah.
well. But I saw that, and I'm sure you've seen the kind of semi remaster of Shaolin and Wu Tang.
Wu-Tang, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
and that I was just like, oh my god, I've only ever seen a pan and scan where the
Stan,
subtitles are cut
that's
off.
right. Because there was one that was on YouTube that was a bit better.
Yeah,
But obviously, that other one is a lot better quality, and
yeah,
that film was very high level.
right.
I mean,
It's unbelievable,
yeah.
and it was all RZA from the Wu Tang. He got it remastered, and
Oh, yeah, 'cause that was shown on his website, wasn't it?
yeah,
Originally, wasn't it? Yeah,
yep,
that's right.
exactly. And someone ripped it from there. Someone also ripped the
Llama.
yeah, but it's got RZA's commentary over it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's a really good quality. It's really good quality, isn't it?
It's nice looking. I hope at some point someone rips
Mm,
the audio from the original and
mm,
puts it
yeah,
over the RZA
that's what I'm
version.
saying. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean that is a glass. I mean, that's what we say over here. It's glass,
Oh,
a glass
nice.
quality, or we say
Yeah.
mint. Yeah,
Oh yeah, mint. Yeah, I haven't heard glass, but mint. Yeah, I used to use
yeah,
that a
glass and
long
mint.
time ago.
Yeah.
I've lost my my knack for British slang. I've been here for so long. It's just
Mm.
I've gone out of style. I don't know what's
Yeah, but
what
that's
these
made of the
days.
shapes. That's what shapes banter as well.
Oh
So,
really? From even back in the day?
well, that's shapes banter, really. Really,
Nice.
when you say glass, yeah, and we've always said that over here. So,
Really? Oh,
yeah,
see, that's again something I missed out on because I was just isolated in North Wales. I didn't pick
mm.
up on any of that because some of the shape I didn't even know shapes until many years after I got into the genre.
But that word is worldwide now.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
and it's funny but you still post on Instagram or Twitter, and some people will say, "What are shapes? What does it mean?"
they still say. Well, what's funny? That word is really means dancing, isn't it? From over
Right,
here.
right, yeah,
Like you
yeah.
say, what's the word when they say that you're doing shapes or whatever? So I don't know if that word is obviously from that. You may be from that. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I wonder because yeah, I always used to. My friends used to say, "Oh, you're throwing shapes on the
Yeah,
dance
throwing
floor."
shapes was dancing. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
so maybe they might have got it from there. Maybe I don't know. So
maybe. But pattern is another one, right? Patterns.
Yeah, style and pattern.
Style and
Well,
pattern.
yeah, that's more of a Jamaican word. So
Oh,
obviously
okay.
that's style and pattern. Yeah.
Okay.
That's what we call Cheek and Chun. He's called Mr. Pattern.
Mr.
That's
Pattern.
the nickname for Cheek and Chun. Yeah, style
That's
Mr.
great.
Pattern.
Yeah,
Yeah.
some of the nicknames I was not familiar with until you introduced me to them as well. But some of them
You
are,
know
are
what? Well,
great.
we could go through some of them
Go
and
ahead
throw
and
some out.
give us all the ones
Yeah.
you know. I mean, I think early on I got familiar with Beardy, right? Beardy and Pops. Beardy and Pops were the ones that
Beardy and
really like,
Pops,
oh, I
yeah.
get them. But some of the more obscure ones, they've lost on me.
So obviously Gordon Liu is called Santa. And Sante, but we just called him Santa over here. It's brilliant.
I love that.
And who else? Obviously, I think I noticed with the Venoms, I know the Venoms have got nicknames in the States, but in England, they never really had a nickname.
That's interesting. Everyone here will always call Lomang the Toad. Always the Toad everywhere.
Always. But over here, it's not really called that.
That's really interesting.
Yeah,
I think that
weird that I don't know. Some people, I think Coney had a nickname.
Yeah, I think the interesting thing is, and maybe we shouldn't say this, but I think for some reason Americans latch on to nicknames because they can't remember the original names. That's what I feel like. Most of the Americans I've met who are like got into Kung Fu cinema, like they struggle with remembering the actual names, so they latch onto the nicknames. But I could be wrong, but that's just from my experience. But the Toad was definitely one that everyone uses.
That's right. And obviously you got Tanto Lang. He's called Flashlegs.
Flashlegs, yeah.
Flashlegs, yeah.
Just
and obviously
great
name, yeah. Because obviously done a film called that, so they just called him that. So
yeah.
And obviously, well, John Liu. I don't know. He's got a few different ones, hasn't he? Because some people some people might call him Rubber Legs, but then some people might call Wen Jan Lee Rubber Legs.
Yeah,
they used to call him North Leg as well.
Oh really? Northern Leg,
yeah.
of course.
Yeah, because you had different areas where they should show late night cinema over here, and they had different names for different areas for people. Yeah.
Yeah, that's so unique. Yeah, Rubber Legs to me is definitely. I guess Huang Zhongli is Rubber Legs, but to me, I called Huang Zhongli Thunderfoot for years.
Thunderfoot.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. But then over here, he's called Silver Fox.
Silver Fox as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
So some people have 3 names. Obviously, Wang Jianli must have 3 names.
Yeah. That's super interesting. Then you have now I've got one. Oh my god, I can't remember his actual name. I'm going to embarrass myself now. But Double Phoenix.
Obviously, Chu Tit Wah, that's his real name.
Right.
Chu Tit Wah. But obviously, he's just called Double Phoenix because of his star from Crystal Fist.
Right. Is that a British thing, or did he just take that name? That is a British thing. All right.
British, yeah.
Okay.
That's definitely South London, that one, yeah.
Okay.
It's mainly South London, these nicknames, where they come from.
It's so great. I mean, it just goes to show like the community and how much they put into this genre to have all these nicknames, and so many people know them.
Yeah. And then you got Eddie Coe. He's called Ray Weirden. He looked like a snooker player.
I think that's my favorite one.
So we call him Weirden. As in Ray Weirden. Yeah, so yeah, because if you watch Thunder Mantis, you usually look at him in that. He looks like Ray Weirden, the snooker player.
That's great. I'm gonna actually. I'm just gonna mark this point in the video, and I'm gonna throw up a picture of Ray Reardon just to see. So
basically think of it. Yeah, so Thunder Mantis, the way he looked in that. They call him Ray Reardon. Yeah, Reardon. Yeah.
It's so great, and it's so, because what makes me laugh about that one is that unless you're from the UK, you won't even understand that.
You won't know it. Yeah, you won't know it. Yeah. And obviously, Fancy Wong's dad. Fan Mei.
Oh yes, yeah, Fan Mei. Fan Mei Sheng.
You call him the Lounger.
The Lounger. Where did that come from?
I think someone made up. I don't know if that come from someone I know or we call him the Lounger.
The Lounger. That's a great name, though. That's a really good name. I would like to be called the Lounger. That's a cool name.
I think basically you see him in like the Shakes films. Obviously, he was always double, wasn't he? So he was really doing nothing, really. So we call him the Lounger. Yeah,
that's right. Yeah, he was sitting back just watching things happen. That's great.
What I mean. Yeah. Who else though? You got some other ones out.
Did Adam Cheng have one?
Adam
Cheng,
Cheng.
not Shang. Sorry, Adam Cheng.
Adam Cheng. What they call him over the Lord of the Sword, or
Okay.
King of Swordplay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Which makes
obviously
sense.
that's just a recent name. Yeah.
Yeah.
Either King of Swordplay or Lord of the. I've seen Lord of the Swords recently floating around.
Lord of the Swords is
So,
a good
but
one.
I think, yeah, those are two good names, aren't they? Yeah. And you also have David Chang. He's known as the Rover, isn't he? He's one of the early Shaw brothers. He was called the Rover. I forgot on the film actually.
It's so interesting that name caught on because the Rover, no one even thinks about that when they think of David Chang,
Yeah.
really. I mean, it's not one of his landmark roles, really.
No, it's not. But I think that's more of an American name. That he's called the Rover.
Interesting. The
Yeah.
Rover. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's weird that some American names did stick because obviously Chang, isn't he known as Cutie Pie? He's known as Cutie Pie,
He
isn't he?
was known as Cutie Pie, yeah. But
Yeah.
I think, if I remember correctly, didn't Cutie Pie come from Hong Kong, and they called him that in Hong Kong?
Oh right, okay, I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
I
Actually, yeah,
think because he was the youngest, kind of sweetest
that's
looking
right.
one of the.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
they called him that in Hong Kong, and then it came over here. Yeah,
Okay.
interesting. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's so good. Like people don't consider these aspects of the genre. They're just like, oh, it's just things, it's just fight scenes,
No,
but
no, no. It's a bit more
it's
to
so
that.
much. Yeah,
It's so much. Yeah.
yeah.
Who else as well? I can't never say his name. Obviously, Mad Monkey, the lead.
Oh,
Have you?
Xiao Ho.
Yeah, because obviously, was it my auntie? He was called Charlie in that, wasn't he?
Yes,
So we called him Charlie.
Charlie. And that could be anyone. It's just Charlie. It could be
It's
anyone.
just Charlie, but we call him Charlie. We call him Charlie here. Yeah. There's so many, man.
Yeah, see, I never knew any of that. But I so many that I couldn't say their names when I was like 14, 15 years old. I just couldn't remember them. So I would
Yeah.
make up my own name. Like that's why I called Huang Zhang Thunderfoot, because I just couldn't remember his name. So always
Yeah, but
Thunderfoot for me.
some people call it over here though, so it just depends.
Yeah. But he's always Rubber Legs here because I don't think Americans are familiar with the old dub.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't come over here, which is kind of, yeah, it's interesting how there's two very distinct dubs that are heard in different countries.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, so
And also
interesting.
Chan, he's called a white hair man.
White hair man, okay, yeah, makes sense. I mean,
Yeah,
can't argue with that.
that's right. And then you got Kwon Yu Moon, he's known as the Mad Korean. That's his nickname.
Korean. That's a
The Mad
great name
Korean.
to have, though.
Yeah, the Mad Korean, Kwon Yu Moon.
He's
So obviously,
underrated.
oh, Berry. I mean, look at Rebellious Reign, that end fight. That was a
Yeah.
war.
Oh, he's bonkers in that. He's
even kicking his own men.
He's great in so much. He's such an underrated
Yeah,
fighter.
he was really good. He was even good in he's in My Own Auntie, isn't he? A little bit, isn't he?
Yep, just a little bit.
Yeah.
Yep.
And he was
So
wasted in Project A. Wasted.
Yeah. He was one of those where when he was actually featured, when people actually focused on him, he did just great work.
He was amazing. Amazing.
Yeah. Legend.
Yeah.
Absolute legend. So I guess Warriors 2 would have been roughly the first time things kicked off for you.
Yeah.
So I think this might be an obvious question for you. I mean, you love it all. You love the entire genre, but why? What is it? Yeah, this is too obvious, but I'm going to ask it anyway. Why shapes? What is it to shapes? The actual style of shapes that what did he do for you? Why?
I think it's the movement. I think it's the style. I think if someone's looking the other, like look at White in Kung Fu with Bolo. Right, he's playing a flute without looking at his foe.
So
now, obviously, that's to some different level. Obviously, it's not reality, but it's pure entertainment. But I love it. I mean, the villain's he's playing a flute while he's fighting you. And I love those sort of characters like that. So you think I love those sort of characters, even like Tommy Lee.
Yes.
Like the Living Pluto. That's insane.
Yeah,
I mean, he talks with an echo. he walks with a limb, but kicks perfectly, and he sleeves along.
Yeah.
Just the whole character. It's like he was called the King of the Underworld in that film, wasn't he?
I think so.
Very strange character, that one.
It is truly bizarre. That one's his wig and his mustache. Just very, very strange.
And then obviously, what's the one we had like a hunchback as well? Is that Along Came the Tiger? Who's that one? Was that What's the one where he had a hunchback, didn't he? There's one where he's got a hunchback as well.
I don't remember which one
Yeah,
that is.
Tommy Lee's underage, you know that?
He is. Did he do TV?
No, he didn't. He didn't. But he was supposed to have helped Jackie out on, Wooden Men, the choreography.
Oh, really?
So I think, but he doesn't really get known for that. But he's very underrated, that guy.
Yeah, he
Like,
kind of fell off the face of the earth.
He just disappeared. I don't know what happened to him.
Yeah.
I mean, last I heard something about he was a chef somewhere in America. That's what I heard.
That's
who knows where he is.
Isn't that crazy that just so many of these stars just end up in random places?
That's what I mean. That's why I try and promote these guys.
Yeah.
You can't just promote the same 4 guys. Okay, we know the 4. I don't even say the names. Everyone knows where they are.
Yeah.
But everyone knows them. But we've got to push the other guys, man. There's so much people that have done so much for this genre.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree more. I mean, don't get me wrong. I appreciate everyone talking about Donnie Yen, Jackie Chan, Jet Li, Sammo Hung, Yun Biao. I always appreciate that because, people are going to know those and people are going to love them forever. But like the lesser known names and the people that, I mean, I'll be honest, there are lesser known people that I don't even know. Not that I know everything, far from, but there are people that I still to this day, like, I don't even know his name and I won't know it. And then like you'll mention it and I'll be like, okay, I'll take note of him because I like what he does.
Yeah, look at Peter Cheng in fairly Young Boxer.
Oh, right,
He was great in that.
Yeah.
And obviously, Munyon Man, he was good in everything he done. Obviously he had a short career.
Right.
You've got the great T Long, the great Philip Coe. There's just so many.
Philip Coe is genuinely one of my favorites. I don't think Philip Coe ever put in a bad performance.
No, because the way he moves, no one moves like that.
He can do everything as well. Philip Coe is so well-rounded. He's absolutely
moderns, shapes, kickboxing. He's done it all.
I just posted a clip with him yesterday against Bruce Lee in The Gold Connection.
That's
the finale of that.
Love that film,
Great film. Great.
Do you know what I was thinking the other day? You know that Max Sang film where they're finding I think that film's the remake of that film, You know that one where they're trying to find the treasure?
Really?
If you watch that film, it's kind of the similar story.
Interesting.
I forgot, what was that film called? That Max Sang one where they're all fighting, they're all trying to get some treasure or stolen gold or something. It was a Monday one he done a few years ago.
Didn't it have gold in the title? I don't remember what it was.
I can't remember now, but I think that's Sean Yu was in it, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It might have had gold in the title.
It's a similar story to that film.
That's interesting. Yeah.
I
never even think about that, but there's probably loads of remakes. That for fuck's sake, I'm not going to remember what it was called. There's a recent film. It's a mainland China film. It came out, I think, last year, and it was a remake of New Legend of Shaolin.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a guy with a spear, and he has a kid in it. Oh my god, why can't I remember the name of the film?
Yeah, but did it have that tank in it? That random tank that was in the first one?
I wish it did.
So that's why I love this genre. They had a tank in it, and no one cared about it.
Absolutely, that's the great thing about Kung Fu cinema.
You can get away with it. You can get away with anything.
Absolutely, it's so almost cartoony at times. But you've just got to love it. You've got to enjoy it for what it is.
That tank was insane, though. I did laugh when I saw that.
It's so great. It's so great. And he's there with his burnt face. He's got all his face messed up. Yeah, so good.
It's a shame Wen Wei was wasted in that film. He's in that and he does nothing really.
Yeah. I've seen him wasted in a few films, and he doesn't. I was watching one the other day with Wang Lung-wei in it. What was I watching? Oh no, I was watching a Actually, he's not bad in it. I was watching a cat-free film called Run and Kill. Have you heard of that?
Yeah.
That film is nuts. That's an extreme film. I watched it just the other day, and Wang Lung-wei pops up in it. He's cool in it, but he doesn't do an awful lot.
Yeah. Oh, he's called the Mayor, by the way.
That's a great name too. That's
the
a
Mayor.
Great name.
Yeah, that's what he's called, Wang Lung-wei. That's his nickname over here, the Mayor.
Just because he looks the way he does?
Yeah, he does. Yeah. He's great. He's great, Wang Lung-wei.
Yeah, absolute legend. I mean, most people who are into the genre, I think they will say, a lot of people would say that the finale of Martial Club is one of the best fights of all time.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's not a bad ending. I mean, the actual Wong Fei Hung actually loses that fight.
Yeah. It's
and Wang Lung-wei is not really a villain, is he?
No, he's kind of an almost good guy.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pops always does those kind of different kind of endings, don't they? Always.
Yeah. He's Yeah, Potts was always an interesting director. He just and he could do everything. Obviously, he's just fantastic. Yeah, he's greatly missed. I'm always sad that he couldn't. I believe he wrote a final Shaolin film he wanted to do. And,
really?
Yeah, he never got round to it. He got too old and too sick, and he just never got round to filming it.
Well, he got sick, didn't he, on Seven Swords, didn't he?
Yeah,
he got sick on that because I think he had more ideas. It's a shame that I didn't.
Yeah, allegedly there was meant to be like a 4-hour cut of that film.
Oh right.
Yeah, but it's never seen the light of day, or whether
I actually forget Donnie Yen's in that film sometimes.
He doesn't do much.
Yeah, I actually forget he's in it. Yeah, he had the bit on the wall. That was quite good.
That's great.
That was high level. Yeah, but there's some really clever bits, but I feel it seems like they didn't really get a chance to execute it properly. You know?
No, it's an underrated film though. A lot of people don't talk about it at all.
Yeah. Some good bits in there.
Yeah, I actually need to rewatch it. It'd be nice to revisit that one. So I have to ask you the toughest question, and I don't know if you're prepared, but
favorite film is it?
Do you have? I've got two. Do you have a favorite film? Do you have a favorite fight scene?
Favorite fight scene? Oh, yeah. Bloody hell. You know, I will say I'll kind of break it down. I would say it would be an independent film.
Yeah.
It'd be an independent film. I must say, it might be a Billy Chong one. It might be
nice.
It might be Superpower.
Nice.
Maybe Superpower.
Yeah, I rewatched that one probably in the last 2 months, and just incredible.
Yeah, I think that might be one of my favorite ones. And also, I love that Dynamite Trio. I love those two films there. But again, now there's so many, like Buddhist Fist. I mean, I can only watch that film once a year because I can't take it. I mean, for my asthma and that, actually, I can't deal with those shakes, mate.
The finale of Buddhist Fist is, like you're saying, it's too much. It's unbelievable. There's like I don't mean to sound like cheesy by saying this, but when I'm watching a good Shapes fight, there's genuinely a feeling in my chest. I get this like excitement, this childlike glee when Sting moves. It's incredible.
And there's so many bits in that film. It's like I can't deal with that so much. And I mean, seeing that, if I saw that at the cinema, that'd be crazy.
Yeah, and the sad thing is about Buddhist Fist is, I'll give you an example. Obviously, I do a podcast with my best friend and my wife, and I make them watch kung fu movies essentially. And the sad thing is, I could have them watch Buddhist Fist, and the final fight scene would blow their minds. But unfortunately, they would hate everything that comes before it because it's wild. It's Yun Clan, Yun Wu Ping wackiness.
I mean, that bit in the barbershop, that was mad.
It's great though. It's great, and that's the thing. That's the issue I have with, not an issue, but that's like what upsets me about Kung Fu cinema is that so many people either love it or absolutely hate it. Yeah, and it's so sad, and I don't understand how. I don't know. I don't understand how you don't. You sit down and watch like Dean Sheck, right? And for me, I laugh at Dean Sheck. I mean, some of it's real bad, but I watch Dean Sheck and I'm just like, okay, this is dumb, funny goofiness. But my wife will watch Dean Sheck and she will fucking hate him.
She'll get angry.
Yeah.
Dean is not for everyone, but it depends because some films he's all right in. Yeah, but I think the Warriors 2 that was the wrong. I think to put him in an end fight.
It's awful. I really, really dislike it. I also hate him in Odd Couple.
Yeah, he's quite annoying in that.
As Rocking Horse.
Yeah, but in Crazy Couple, he done some good shapes in there though.
Yeah, he's got some skills, and of course, you could fast forward a little bit and watch him in Better Tomorrow too.
Yeah, I like the way he jumps over that wall was quite funny. He was really messy, wasn't it? You watch that's quite funny.
Yeah, exactly. He can be funny at times. Yes, he's annoying, but I don't know. I think it's sad when people don't kind of just like. I mean, I'll give another example. If I sat down and my wife would watch Miracle Fighters, it just wouldn't work. It just wouldn't work at all. But for me, I just lap it up. I love it.
Yeah, but Dee's been around though. He done that one called, is it the Monk or Kung Fu Monk or I can't remember. He's the lead in that, doing shapes in it.
Really?
Yeah, and he done TV as well. In the late 70s, Saw plays.
That's crazy that he did TV.
He did TV, yeah. So he's been around.
But it also fascinates me how many people have done like sword plays through TV. I was blown away when I saw Chow Yun Fat doing sword play in
Oh
early
yeah,
TV.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. The series called The Maverick. He's quite good in that, and was it Smiling Proud? That's a good series as well with him.
it's
Yeah,
because it's incredible because people know Chow Yun Fat as two
Hmm.
things: one, just guns, and then
Guns.
two,
Yeah,
Crouching Tiger. That's
that's
it.
right. That's it. But if you see him in Beggar Soul, that TV series, he's
Right.
doing drunken at the end.
Yeah, it's crazy that people miss
Yeah,
out
but I
on this
think
kind of
I
stuff.
think 'cause he's quite I think 'cause he's quite a messy fighter. I
Yeah,
think the drunken kind of helped him a bit. I
yeah,
think
that makes sense.
I think
That
it
makes
did.
absolute sense.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and it's so interesting that so many people. I mean, we just mentioned him a few minutes ago. That Max Zhang, for example, people will go, "Oh, it's the guy from Ip Man 3, the guy from Master."
Mm.
Obviously, you call it Master Z, and we call it Master Z over here,
Yeah.
unfortunately. But and people recognize him from that, but he's been doing stuff for
He's doing stuff.
years,
Yeah, for years. He's been around
years.
like 20 years, that guy.
Yeah,
He's not really new.
no, not at all.
No,
It's
he's been around.
I
He's done yeah, I think he done TV first, didn't he? He done a few
yes.
of those films in China.
Yeah, and I
But
actually
yeah.
found a picture of him choreographing Michelle Yeoh on Crouching Tiger. He was
Yeah,
he was
but he's stunt doubling the other lady, wasn't he?
oh, was
He's
he
actually
Zhang Zi stunt double?
yeah, he was
Oh,
yeah, it's a
that's
double. Yeah.
incredible. Yeah,
Yeah,
and
he was a
people
double. Yeah.
just don't know the body of work these people have done
That's what I mean.
beforehand.
If you like Tony Long, everyone's
Yeah,
like, oh yeah, he trained to do Grandmasters.
yeah,
He's in TVB series. You
yeah.
know, there's a series where it's a new Heaven Sword Dragon Saber. He's doing body popping in there while he's doing shapes.
That's so great.
In
It's
fact, I think
so
I'm going to post that
great.
again. Actually, he actually does a proper popping in it.
That's
So all these
it's
guys, you see them in, you might think they're guys like in modern day films or doing gunplays or gangster films. They all went through that TVB trial.
yeah,
You know, a
yeah,
lot of them are from there.
yeah.
Stephen Chow's from TVB. Yeah,
That's yeah, and so many people, and I don't want to say people are missing out because it's not necessarily that they're not like paying attention. It's that they don't know.
they
It's not
don't
out
know.
there. It's not general knowledge that these people did things like that.
But the thing about the TVB drop, the TVB thing is a bit of a weird lane. If you're
Yes,
going to say you're only going to know about it if you actually go and edit it, because a lot of them
yes,
they're not subtitled anyway. So it's a
yep,
bit of a weird genre, isn't it? Really, like to try and promote. I mean, I do my best to show stuff that there's obviously other fight scenes out there.
yeah.
But
I mean,
have you edited the whole series yet? Sure.
I haven't, not a whole series. In fact,
Yeah,
I will be honest with you. Sometimes
it's hard
getting the
work, isn't it?
episode, it's such hard work. Honestly, I didn't know the amount of effort you go to until I started editing like 2 episodes.
2 episodes. It's
I was
hard
just
work.
like, that's a lot. And then these series have 50 episodes.
I know.
And I'm
I
like,
know.
Rodney must give all his time to doing
Oh bloody!
this.
I feel like I've given up too much time, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you should be commended for what you do because that's a hell of a lot of work.
I mean, I reckon I might have done. This is quite sick, actually. I think I might have done over 900 now.
So
Edited series.
that's two things that blow my mind. One is the fact that you have edited 900 series and actually put in the work and commitment to that. And two, the fact that 900 series even exist to start with.
Exactly. Of can't. And there's still more that I haven't got. And there's still
Yeah.
ones that I think I might, and they've disappeared. They're still appearing every day.
Do you have a holy grail? Is there a particular show out there that you really want to get your hands on, but you just can't get your hands on?
There's one. It's actually Double Phoenix is the lead of it. I'm not sure what it's. I can't remember the title.
Okay.
But he done one in '77 as the lead.
Nice. And
But
you just
that's the one.
can't find it.
I think it's called Iron Ox or Iron something. It's called.
Oh, okay. Damn,
Yeah.
yeah. It's
But there's ones that obviously I was after for years, but they're out now. Like God of War. Obviously, you've seen that one.
I have.
Yeah?
Yes.
That's obviously come out because a lot of these are coming out on YouTube now in good quality now. But obviously they went around for years.
No, I feel like I'm kind of picking at the scraps because you have been doing this for years and like you've put out so many clips of all these amazing shows, and now all of a sudden I'm coming on and they're in beautiful,
they're good quality now. Yeah.
And I can just pick them up, and I feel bad sometimes because I don't feel like I'm lucky, or sorry, I do feel like I'm lucky. I feel like I'm not doing the appropriate digging.
No, sure, man. Do your thing, man. Do your thing, man.
It's but it's
I can't do this all myself, man. I need support here.
Yeah, I think, and Joe, that's wonderful for everyone watching. I think everyone needs to know that the absolute camaraderie and like brotherhood within the Kung Fu cinema community is unbelievable. It's second to none.
There's no beefs.
None.
No beefs at all. I don't detect any of it.
No, it's incredible. I've never had problems with anyone at all.
Yeah.
And why would we? I mean, it's just
because we're on the same level, aren't we? Really?
Exactly. Everyone wants to see these. Everyone wants to see the Kung Fu. Everyone wants to see the shapes, and just we put them out there when we can.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
It's so good. I envy those. I go on Twitter, and I'll be honest, I'm a fan of horror as well. Like horror was the first genre I ever got into, and then it was Kung Fu cinema. But I don't even get into the horror genre because it's filled with people just sniping at each other.
I've been told there's a lot of beef on that genre.
Yeah.
I was actually told that as well. Yeah.
It's nasty. Yeah, but you go over to the not even the Kung Fu side, but just action cinema in general. Just wonderful people. Wonderful.
Yeah, it's good, man. A lot of support, friendly, help people out.
Yeah.
You know, if you got to say, can you promote this event for me?
Yeah,
everyone's cool. Everyone will do it. Everyone helps each other, man.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
We're not in competition here. We just do our thing.
No. And do you know what's really surprising is that you'll post like a short film of like an actress or an actor doing something, and that actor or actress will actually reach out to you and be like, "Oh, thank you for doing this." I'll get starstruck sometimes. I'm just like, "Holy shit!" I posted a clip yesterday. Oh my god, I can't remember a name. I'm so bad with names, but there's a new Japanese film called Mad Cats. I don't know if you've heard of it.
I haven't heard of that one. No.
Okay, it's got an actress in it, and she's like an upcoming action actress, Japanese girl. And she did a short film recently, and it's incredible. She's doing amazing fight sequences in it.
I'll check that one out.
Yeah, I can't remember what it's called either. But I posted it a few days ago, and she reached out to me, and she was like, "Thank you so much for posting." I was blown away. I was like, "Oh my god, yeah!" And it's amazing when people do that. It's wonderful. And there's so many aspects to martial arts cinema at the moment, because you've got, I don't know, if you take someone like Donnie Yen and he's doing his thing, and then you have like the lesser known people, and then you have the whole like YouTube side of things with people doing YouTube. Yeah,
it's very active, I must say. It's very active.
Did you get your hands on the new Mac Zhang film?
What the new one?
Strangers Blade, whatever it's called.
I had a little look at it. Yeah, it's quite dark actually. But
I got my hands on it.
But there's too much slow mo.
Oh, is there?
It's a bit annoying.
Oh, there it is. The Wild Blade of Strangers. That's what it's called.
Yes, there is some good bits in there. Some clever bits. It's quite a dark film actually.
Really?
But it's I don't know. It's too much slow mo. I think the other one. I think the Eye for an Eye is better.
Eye for an Eye. I'm very impressed.
Yeah. He's doing really good films, isn't he? What's his name?
He's going nuts. Muse. I don't even know how you pronounce it.
Yeah, it's quite hard. I can never get his name right. That one.
He's a difficult one to nail. Yeah. He's doing crazy stuff at the moment.
Even his moderns are good as well.
Fight Against Evil and Fight Against Evil 2 that they put out. Have you seen Eye for an Eye 2?
Yes.
Really good.
Yes, really good.
Yeah.
Really good.
Very impressive.
I mean, Andy Yon's got another one out. That guy's had 4 films out in the last 2 months.
He's doing great stuff as well.
But the one I'm waiting for is the 100 Yards.
Oh man,
That's the one I want to see.
About that one, and I've seen no clips, no trailers, nothing.
No, the trailer's been out.
Oh, has it? I haven't even watched the trailer.
No, the trailer's been out for a few months.
Oh, yeah,
Check out the trailer.
I need to watch the trailer right away then.
Yeah, 100 Yards.
I may have watched it and just haven't remembered the trailer.
Yeah, that's the one I want, because obviously you know who the lead is. That's Charles Hong from Gooseboxer.
Oh wow, is that him?
That's his son.
Oh, his son. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. He was he's a martial artist in real life, though, right?
He is, yeah. But he did a few big films that they flopped, didn't they?
Oh.
He done that big fantasy one. Was it called League or something? That big fantasy movie. Wasn't it? He wasn't very good.
League of Gods, is it?
That's the one. Yeah. I think he was in that. But I think they tried him. I think they tried with him, and he hasn't done much really. But I think he's got hope. But obviously he's the lead in that film, 100 Yards.
Yeah, I hear good things. There's a few people that have seen it that have just literally said, "Yeah, it's
what they seen at festivals, did they?"
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And they said it was good.
They said like it's the big film to look for.
Really?
Yeah.
But it's coming out, isn't it?
It's coming out in the US, I believe, in the summer.
Okay.
I've been
Because
told.
that director, his films take years, don't they, to come out?
Or they don't come out at all.
Yeah. He's got one, is it Hidden Blade or Hidden Sword?
Yeah, Hidden Sword.
2017, not out yet.
Nope, never seen the
And I
light
think
of
he's
day.
done another one. I think he's done another one after that. I think he's doing one now.
How did they
A
not
Sword
come out?
Play. Chinese censors, isn't it? There's issues with
Is that what it is?
China. Yeah, that's why. Yeah.
Yeah,
These films take about 45 years to come out. It's really annoying.
it's crazy. It's
Yeah.
crazy. But
Yeah.
100
Do
yards.
you like Final Master? Do you like Final Master?
Do you know what? I do. I
Yeah.
do. It's an interesting film. It's very different,
Yeah.
but I like it. I do like it.
Yeah. I even like Judge Archer. I think that director, he's quite unique, isn't he?
Definitely. Judge Archer's a very
Yeah.
interesting film. I love the fight at the end. I think it's
Oh,
great.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think his style's kind of Japanese, don't you think?
Yes. Very like contemplative and
Yes.
very, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Really good stuff.
But he's got good ideas, that guy. He's really clever, that director.
Yeah, I think from what I've heard, in 100 Yards, he kind of steps it up on the fight scenes, and it's like more impressive than the stuff he's done so far.
Yeah, he's done a TV, you know. Actually, I forgot the name of it, but
Really?
there's a really good fight scene where two guys, they're thinking the fight scene in their mind. It's really level. Yes, yeah, it's similar to like that fight in Hero.
In Hero,
But
yeah.
that's a TV version of it. I'll put it up actually. But he done that as well.
Nice.
So, but that director is very high level, but
'Cause
he doesn't do enough films.
Does he choreograph as well? I'm pretty sure he does, right? He does his own films.
There's footage of him on YouTube doing his own fight scenes.
Crazy.
So he's a clever guy.
He's so talented, yeah. And his stuff just needs to. I think 100 Yards, and I don't even know what it's called now. It's had like 3 different names, but the Kowloon Walled City film that's coming out.
Yes. Who's the star of that one? Is that Samo's in there, isn't he?
It's Samo's in there. It's got a whole bunch of people. Mac Zhang got fired from it.
Why? Really?
I don't know. Yeah, he was in it, but he got dropped from the film.
Oh dear.
I have to look what it's called. Yeah, I don't know why either. I've got no idea. But
but he's done about 4 or 5 films, that guy, that haven't come out yet. He's done loads of films and they haven't been released.
Yeah.
And it's like the film comes out every 2 years for that guy.
Right.
And that last one wasn't that good, was it? That military one. That was rubbish.
Do you know what? I didn't even watch that one. It looked that bad.
It wasn't good.
Oh, here it is. It's called Twilight of the Warriors Walled In. What a terrible name.
That's awful. How they changed that?
Yeah, it's. I don't know. I'm looking at who's in it now. I'm just pulling it up because I think it's got a pretty good cast from what I remember.
Is that Hong Kong or China?
Good question. IMDb is not telling me.
They're not saying.
Might be Hong Kong. It's got Louis Koo is leading it.
Okay.
It's got Richie Jen in it and Sammo Hung as well.
Okay.
I thought it had more people than that, though. I
thought it had more screenfighters in there.
I thought Philip Ng is in it.
Oh, he's okay. He seems to be. I don't know. He seems wasted as well. I thought he's going to be upcoming, but
what is he
doing? No
roles,
does he?
He should be doing way more. I don't know what's going on with him.
What's going on with that guy? Obviously, he's with TVB, but he hasn't done much with them either. I mean, he was in the Wing Chun series, isn't he?
Yeah, and he's in that. Oh my God, Walls. It's got Walls in the title.
Walled something. Yeah, Fist of something.
Yeah,
Walled City. Is that the one?
Yeah, it's something, right? I watched the entirety of that series, and Philip Kwok did the fight choreography for it.
Yeah, I think every episode at the end it shows him doing the action, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, very interesting. Yeah, I watched that.
It was okay, but I think the people that they were used, they weren't really that good.
No,
he was trying to get the best out of them, money, but they weren't the best.
Yeah.
You can tell they weren't really screen fighters, you know. But
he looked to be the best in it, but unfortunately, he was doing a lot of Muay Thai in that because he was a Muay Thai fighter.
Yes, because isn't it set in Thailand, that show?
I think a part of it was.
Yeah.
And then it was, I think it was it Kowloon? Oh, I can't remember.
Yeah.
It was so long
It wasn't
ago
the best series. It wasn't. There's some good bits, but it wasn't nothing to get.
No. I think I just tried to watch it for the fight scenes.
Yeah, because TVB's gone down quite a lot, to be honest. It's not that good now.
Yeah, that's a shame. I mean, it's good that they're still putting stuff out, but it is a shame that they're not as good as they once were.
Yeah, I'll say that one with David Chang, the other Grace Under Fire. That's a really good one.
The fight scenes in that And to see David Chang at that
Yes.
age, oh my god, it's so
Yeah,
good.
and it's quite grounded as well. There's no flying about in that one.
Yeah,
It's
I
proper
was
Kung.
I was
Yeah.
very impressed by that. Is he
Yeah.
playing Wong Fei Hung in that?
He does, yes.
Great. It's so
And
it's so good.
got Leroy San in there as well, isn't he? But apparently
Ye-
he's still contracted to TVB. He's been
Really?
contracted for years.
but there's nothing better than seeing one of the legends pop up and still do it.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Right?
Because Lo Mang, I think he's still signed as well to TVB.
Yeah, he's popping up. And Li Hoi Sang, I mean, how old is that guy now?
I
He must
don't
be
know. I mean, he never looked young, did he?
no.
He never looked young. He's born old, wasn't he? He's one of the born old ones.
Yes,
Isn't
definitely
Yeah.
one of those. But he must be in his late 70s or
he? He must
something.
be, yeah. But yeah, I mean, I don't know if he's still signed now, but any Kung series, he would just be in it.
Yeah.
Even if he's not fighting, he'd just appear in it. But him and Lo Mang, they seem to be signed to TVB forever.
Yeah,
So,
it's so good to see him pop up.
Yeah.
Even seeing like Lo Mang in the Grandmaster, he doesn't do much, but seeing him
Yeah.
pop up is
But
great.
I find that quite hard to see I don't know. I mean, Lo Mang's quite high level, and then to see him get treated like that, and
Yeah.
even in the Ip Man, was it the last one? He got just kicked on the floor, didn't he? I know it's for
Yes,
comedy
yes,
relief, but Lo Mang's heavy, man. It's just to see him.
he's
I mean,
great.
sometimes when you see the old schoolers in some certain newer films, and you're like Project A2, you got
Yeah.
Devil Phoenix in there, you got Leroy
Yeah.
San, and they're just like doing. I don't know what they were doing in it.
Yeah,
I
just
know it's not a Shakes film, but to see those kind of guys in certain
yeah,
modern films is, like Tiger
you're
Cage
absolutely
1,
right. It's
Tiger
always
Cage,
it's always frustrating.
Brandon Wade's in
Oh,
there, isn't he?
yeah.
Yeah, in
Yeah,
his
to see a
shirt and tie.
wasted.
Even Beardy's wearing a shirt. Yeah, even Beardy's wearing a shirt and tie in that. Yeah. So
Beardy's wasted in a few things though, I think. And then he's still around though. Beardy's still putting it in.
yeah, he's still in China putting out stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, Beardy's still going. Yeah.
I found I was online this was probably a while ago, maybe 3 or 4 months ago, and I was just digging for clips. I was just looking around to see what I could find online, and I found this lengthy edit. I don't think it was one of your edits, because I think it was a Chinese edit, and it was on a Chinese site, and I found it, and what it was a string of Beardy's fight scenes from a number of his different TV shows. But it was very, very frustrating because I obviously downloaded it and I got it and I got hold of it.
Yeah.
The most frustrating thing is, though, when you cannot get the names of the TV shows.
Well, just send me a clip of it and I'll let you know.
I'll have to. You will surely know. There's one where
with his TVB, maybe that was the Demigod, Semi-Devils.
There's one which is really interesting.
The Return of Condor Heroes, yeah.
Yeah, the one of the ones I saw, it was really funny actually. He's got a hanky in his hand and he's doing the effeminate kung fu. And
that's called Revelation of a Hero, that one.
Oh, there you go. You know it. Yeah. It's a funny fight. It's decent. Yes. It's decent too. Yeah. There you go. See,
I know that one. Yeah.
There's one thing for everyone watching. There's one thing. If you ever mention Rodney to someone in the Kung Fu cinema community, they will say like, "Oh, Rodney will know that. Rodney will know that," because you do know the amount of knowledge you retain is unbelievable. Yeah,
but it's crazy. I can remember all that, but when my wife will speak to me, I forget what she said the next day. So what's that about?
But you have to give up certain parts to keep the kung.
That is true. I might have to use that excuse actually. Yeah.
And
I'm in trouble for saying that now. Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I know all about that. So I think an interesting question is, and I think I have the kind of people ask me the same question: is your wife into the kung fu?
No interest, mate.
None.
But then again, there was a docu. What was that docu that was on Netflix a few years ago? That Kung one.
Was that
about
the fists? Oh my god!
Something like that. I think I know. Yeah. Well, I was actually watching it, and then my wife sat down next to me and watched it.
Oh, that's nice.
But I kept silent because I know if I said something, she might have got up. But I kept quiet, and she did sit and watch it because she does like Sammo.
That's awesome. That's great.
Yeah. I think I was watching K-1 Pickpocket one time, and you know that fight where he's wearing that Mickey Mouse top?
Yes.
And my wife actually was laughing at that. She did actually like that. She does like Sammo.
It's always nice when like someone, you know, whether it's wife, friend, whatever it may be, that they kind of catch on and like certain things. My wife is kind of hot and cold with it. She likes some, she doesn't like the others. But if you put a good weapon fight in front of her, she'll love it. Absolutely
But she likes Gordon Liu, doesn't she? Your wife?
Yeah,
She likes
big
Gordon
fan.
Liu, right?
Big fan of Gordon Liu. Yeah,
But she's not too keen on Jackie, though, is she?
No, she claims Jackie has too many shenanigans.
Well, don't let her watch, Fearless Hyena.
Oh, do you know what? There's two films I can't have her watch: Fearless Hyena, and there's no way I can have her watch City Hunter.
Oh no,
it would kill her. It would absolutely.
Kill her.
She'd divorce me.
Yeah, but you know, Fearless Hyena. There's some good bits in that film. There's a really good fight with Ricky Chen in that.
Yeah,
you know Ricky from Fire Emblem Ninja. Yeah, that's a
yeah.
really good fight. I'm gonna post that fight because that fight never gets talked about.
No, Ricky Chang is another underrated one. He's
a really good fight scene, and it's not for 4 minutes long as well.
Yeah,
it's just mad.
Fearless Hyena has some great moments. It just it delves into a little too craziness at some point. Yeah,
well, that film is really just training and fighting.
Yeah,
really.
Yeah,
if you look at it, it's just training and fighting. And obviously, he makes James Tien work. I must say, Jackie Chan made James work all the time. He put him under a lot of pressure. Spiritual Kung Fu. Dragon Fist.
Yeah.
He makes James work.
I know what? They're two underrated films. Spiritual Kung Fu and Dragon Fist are solid.
Yes, proper.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but I love Steak and Crane, though. Steak and Crane.
Steak and Crane's a great one.
He showed his full range in that Jackie.
Yeah.
He gave it his all.
There's people don't talk about those films enough. That
Even Wooden Men's got some high level stuff.
Yeah, that Tonfa fight where he's got the nightsticks in Spiritual Kung Fu against the monks with the staff. Great stuff. Great stuff. Yeah,
them low way films are good.
Yeah, people don't talk about them as much as obviously not as much as his latest stuff. I just watched his latest one, Ride On, the other day.
What do you think?
Do you know what? I liked it. I would have preferred it if the horse was just not in it.
Yeah.
The horse is used for too much comedic relief. If it was just a film about an aging stuntman, it would have been great.
Yeah, but I did find his daughter a bit annoying in it.
Yeah. There's a few things about it.
Too much weeping going on.
A lot of that.
Yeah,
a lot of that. The action was terrible.
Yeah. I didn't mind the film because we saw that at the premiere, didn't we? We saw that.
Nice.
Well.
Nice.
That was quite a good. Quite a little get together. Had like free champagne, drinks, everything.
Oh, very nice.
It was really nice. The premiere for that at Leicester Square. It was really good.
That's great. That's
I quite enjoyed the film. I probably won't watch it again.
Yeah, same here. I'm not really interested in revisiting it. I thought the fight scenes were actually okay. I didn't really have a problem with them. A lot of Jackie being doubled, but you expect that. I mean, the dude's
but there's some good bits though. There's some good bits in it. You know.
Yeah.
But basically, was that film really about himself then? Because it's like he's watching himself, really doing the stunts. It's like it's.
Yeah, 100% about him, definitely. The whole film was about basically him getting old and not being able to do stunts anymore.
That's what I'm saying,
Yeah, but he'll still keep going. I mean, we got what, The Myth 2 coming up?
The Myth 2, I don't know, do you like part 1?
It's fine. I mean,
it's fine, yeah.
It is what it is. It's not
the thing
great.
With Jackie, he's given us so much, that guy, so I'm not even going to diss what he does now.
I think it's ridiculous.
He gets a lot of hate for these new stuff, but the guy is the legend. He's given it all.
Absolutely. The fact that people judge him now and go, "Oh, he should stop doing this." Sure, he probably should stop it, but consider what he's done and what he's given us. Crazy.
And the thing is, people are going to moan, but they're still going to watch it anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Anything Jackie puts out, you're going to watch.
It. I absolutely agree. I mean, he's doing his next film's a new Police Story film.
That's it, yeah.
Which is, I'm kind of looking forward to that one. I don't know why.
Yeah. I'll tell you what's the underrated one though, Dragon Blade. See, people don't talk about that film. Dragon Blade has got good bits in it.
It's not bad at all, that film. It's pretty good.
Even Adrian Broner was good in that with his sword play.
Yeah, there's some real good sword play in that one.
That fight scene with the soldiers versus the Chinese fighters. That was a really good fight.
Yeah.
That film's underrated, I tell you.
I agree. I absolutely agree. I don't know why people don't talk about that one. It's got some great weapon stuff in it.
There's some good weapons in there, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of power. the techniques. Yeah, man.
It's just, I mean, people need to like not discount certain Jackie.
They need to respect Jackie more, man.
I agree. I think just because he's getting old, we all get old, and there's no need to. Everyone's slowing down. Samo's slowing down.
I mean, he's 70. He's 70 now. Is he nearly 70, Jackie?
Like late 60s, maybe 70.
What can you expect really from him as an action star? Come on, he's still going.
Yeah, he's doing more stuff than I can.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. No one. I think. I mean, if you look at Samo now, Samo's kind of looking older and frail, and but he's getting old. That's just the way things happen.
Old. People, it's nature.
Yeah,
we get older, so you can't judge them for that. I mean, look, they're giving it all. I mean, these guys have risked their lives, haven't they? Really, 100%. For entertainment.
Yeah, I think so. Have you seen?
How is Jackie still walking? How's he still walking?
I know the amount of bones he's broken. Have you seen the Kung Fu Stuntmen documentary?
Yes, exactly. Look at Yun Wan knocked himself out.
Yeah,
on that table fall. Yeah.
Yeah, in what? Yeah. Not Winners and Sinners. Which one was it? I can't remember. Was it Winners and Sinners?
No, My Lucky Stars, wasn't it?
My Lucky Stars. Yeah, through the glass table.
Knocked himself out. Yeah.
Yeah.
And for our entertainment. So these guys have to be respected. Seriously.
There's a bit in that Kung Fu Stuntmen documentary that I absolutely love. I think it's Mang Hoi. And he said that the stuntmen used to gather around in the same place in the morning around this one phone that would ring for work. So they would ring and get it. And every single time Samo rang, they didn't want it because they knew they were going to get hurt. They're like, no.
Yeah, but do you notice Samo was like laughing as well? Do you notice he was like kind of laughing about it? He found it funny that these people like nearly dying on these films. It was mad.
It's so good. It's the stuff they put themselves through is just unbelievable for our entertainment as well.
Entertainment, but those Hong Kong stunt guys, like even like Ridley.
Yeah,
Ridley Choi, what a nutcase!
Yeah,
that guy there.
He did stuff that just people shouldn't do.
He shouldn't be doing. I don't know. I don't know what he's up to now. I think he might be in China doing bits now.
Really?
I think he's in China. Yeah, I think he's in China. Maybe not sure what he's working on. But
I'll never forget that fall off the bridge onto the lorry onto the road. Yeah,
insane.
Just Ridley Choi.
Yeah, he's good. Good kicker. It was a good kicker as well.
Yeah,
good boot on him. Yeah.
These
Tarcade 3, and he's at the end, isn't he?
Tarcade 3.
That's him. Yeah, that's him.
I need to rewatch that. Actually, I need to watch
that. The other guy was quite good. He didn't do enough. He had the lead in that film. He didn't do many films, did he?
No, I haven't seen much with him in.
He's good. He's a good fighter. Yeah.
A
lot of guys that just didn't obviously make it.
Yeah, I just rewatched Tiger Cage 2 for the podcast, and it was always a shame that Robin Shou didn't go on to do like an awful lot that I remember. Obviously he's known for Mortal Kombat, which isn't the greatest, but he's great in Tiger Cage 2.
Yeah, he's very good.
Yeah,
very good. Yeah,
it's crazy.
Have you seen the other ending? You see the other ending with Sylvie Khan?
I've got it. It's on the Blu-ray, but I actually haven't watched it yet. Does she have another fight?
Well, she's mainly the end fight. It's her.
Oh shit! Okay, I need to watch that then. I love Sylvie Khan.
I'm not sure why they. It's weird that they filmed that, isn't it? Like an alternative ending.
Yeah.
She must have a big market somewhere, obviously, because for them to do that.
I love when they do that. Like I love the alternative ending in Above the Law or Righting Wrongs.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Because
Bulletfist got a different ending.
Really?
But the other one is not really hard to get. Because I think in some territories you're not allowed to show a monk. A monk's not allowed to kill people, or you can't show that.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. So one of them, he doesn't die.
Oh, I've never seen that.
Twisted Ming doesn't die because you can't show that in certain territories, like a monk.
He was underrated as well.
Twisted Ming is superb.
Yeah,
and his TV as well, superb.
Great stuff.
You know what? I mean, his Monday films like Mirage.
Yes, that film's bonkers.
That film is bonkers. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't actually own that film. I need to get a copy of that film. Because it's nuts.
Yeah, that needs to come out. That film that needs to come out.
Obviously
come out as a release. So, but he's going to do a Fireman film, wasn't he? He planned to do like a Fireman movie.
Oh, that would have been crazy.
That'd have been insane, wouldn't it? They probably thought, no, he's probably going too far. They probably stopped it, mate.
Yeah, as long as he doesn't get Ridley on the stunts, that would have been absolutely nuts.
We should have done a film with Samo. Just them two. That'd be great, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
He's shapes though.
it's sad
Yeah.
that some people didn't team up. Like, still, we
Mm.
didn't get certain films from certain people.
That's what I mean. But
Yeah.
he was a singer. He was a singer beforehand. Tussie Ming. He was a singer. You
Nah,
know, but
yeah,
he's been around. He was doing stuff since 1975.
and he's still like the fact that
Yeah.
he was a singer and then all of a sudden was literally one of the best action
One
talents
of the
out
best.
there.
Yeah. But you know, he's got a brother who's excellent as well. His brother
Oh, really?
does the ATV stuff. You know that superhero, that ATV series.
Yes, I do.
You know that villain. That's his brother.
Oh, Jesus!
Yeah.
It's the
And
talent involved.
he done action directing for the Shaw Brothers Saw plays. His name's Simon
Oh,
Chu. That's Tussie Ming's
okay.
brother. Yeah, but he's ATV. He's in a lot of villain roles in ATV. Tussie Ming's brother. But they look
Interesting.
they look very alike though.
Yeah.
He's not really known either. Like, he's not known obviously in the West. You know what I mean? But he's very
Yeah.
high level as well. Yeah. But
So
Tussie
many
Ming's great.
unknowns.
Yeah.
So many
Tussie Ming's
unknown
great.
people.
Yeah.
It's like it's even fans of, like, I probably mentioned this earlier, but even fans of the genre just that don't know, like, I didn't even know he existed, and like now I'm like, well, I want to see all this stuff. There's so much to find. It's a non-stop treasure trove, this genre. It doesn't stop going.
But the thing is, because what it is, you got people that obviously want to look for stuff. Yeah. Because you got fans that want to look, or you got fans that wait for stuff to come out.
Wait for stuff.
But we look for stuff.
Yeah. Oh, I'm looking all day, every day.
All the time.
It's all I do.
it's like a hobby of ours, isn't it? It's a passion and a hobby.
It exactly is. I can tell you the amount of times I'll be watching TV with my wife, and then she'll hear pop, pop, pop from my phone because I'm looking at clips trying to find something. She's just like, can you turn that down?
Because you know what's really crazy though? I've already edited stuff for the whole year already. You know that?
Really?
Basically, if I edit something new, it's if I found something recently.
Okay.
But if I've got an old clip, they're already done, mate. I've already got them in a folder.
That's all. That's like such amazing like news to know that. Still, I know right now that as long as I keep following your Instagram, I'm going to get new stuff for the rest of the year. Yeah. Isn't that incredible? Isn't that just incredible to know that? Like, obviously, it's incredible because you're doing it and you're out there. But to know that there's someone out there just digging for that stuff and going, "I'm going to put this stuff out that none of you have ever seen for the rest of the year."
Yeah. And the thing is, I thought I reached the top of it, and then ATV somehow putting stuff out that I didn't even know around before.
Oh, it's so.
Did you see that Bruce Lang one I put up? Where he's doing a robot in the disco.
Yes, I did. Right?
That series was never around ever. It was not listed anywhere.
Wow.
And that hasn't been seen since 1979, and it just came out.
Yeah,
it was never around before. Talk of the Town. It's weird. It's like a sketch show.
Yeah.
Whereas Bruce Lang has like a pilot. It's like 10 minutes, and it's just him getting into like adventures and that. It's just crazy. And it's like it's even got an audience like laughing and clapping in it.
Oh, really?
It's insane. But that bit when he's doing the robot, that was nuts, mate. That was
I love that. I love that there's like when you see, it's all good and well watching the fight scenes, and we all love the fight scenes. That's great. But when you see something crazy like someone riding a BMX or someone doing dance moves and stuff, there's something fun about it.
You know what? I'm going to send you that. Actually, I'm going to send you that.
Oh, nice.
I'll send you that.
Awesome. Thank you.
If you want to see mad kung fu comedy, it's all in there.
Awesome.
It's
Thank you.
It's insane. It's insane.
Thank you.
So, he even does cat style in there.
Oh, really?
He does cat style. He actually fights in the.
You don't see
ATV
cat style a lot.
Don't see it much. He actually has a fight with a Thai boxer in the ATV studio. You actually see the ATV logo in the back.
Damn, that's pretty meta.
It's mad. It's mad. It's insane, mate.
I
was thinking, how is this even coming out? I didn't even know about it.
I love it.
I think I might, because I think with some of these guys, you don't really know how much they've done. You might think you have.
Yeah.
You might see one list, then you find another list of, hold up, there's more bits on that one.
Yeah.
And then out of nowhere, something else will come out. Well, where did this come from?
Yeah, there's one. There's two shows that I was really, really interested in, right? That kind of blew my mind. I don't know why they blew my mind. There's Gordon Liu was in a show, and it was Men from the Monastery.
Well, there's a few different titles for that one.
Oh, really?
Because you got one called Silo Sword.
Oh, you sent me yeah, you sent me Silo
I
Sword.
think Silo Sword. Then you got.
Okay.
I think it's Men for the Monastery. I think Men for the Monastery. And then there's a third one called Elephant something.
Oh,
So that's
Elephant
the
Over
one. That's
Wall.
the one with Barry Chan. You got
Yeah.
him and Barry Chan, and you got that. I think the one you're talking about. They do Martial Club, didn't they? In a wall, in the tight wall again.
Yeah, I saw it old. I'll have to send you the clip. Actually, you can probably tell me what it's from.
Yeah, so yeah.
There's an old like grainy clip of him having a fight scene, and I was just like, "Damn, that was so impressive."
Oh, is he doing the Is he doing the forms? Is that the one he's doing forms?
He's not doing forms. No, It's a very short clip. I'll have to send it over to you.
Because that Silo Sword, Wilson Tong done the action on that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Wilson Tong done the action on that. Yeah.
And another
Silo
underrated
Sword.
guy, Wilson Tong.
Oh yeah, very good. Wilson is just
The Foot Doctor. He was called the Foot Doctor, right?
That's why I didn't mention that one. Yeah,
that's a classic. A Foot Doctor. Yeah.
I think I'm going to bring up something controversial on that, because if you watch The Victim,
yeah,
if you watch that carefully, the stepping on that, it was actually Yun Biao doing a lot of that.
Yeah.
If you watch that again,
yeah,
if you watch that bit again, there's actually Yun Biao doing most of that stepping at the end.
That's interesting.
So I know it's controversial because obviously you think that's Wilson. He's supposed to be doing that, but
he's a Foot Doctor.
But Yun Biao done most of it.
Yun Biao did everything for everyone.
He doubled everyone, didn't he? Yeah, yeah. You see him in he does some good work in that. You see the Hero of the Wild?
Yes.
Chen Sing one.
Yes.
Really good film.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Yun Biao done most of the stunt work on that.
Yeah, he showed up in everything. I mean,
Look at Tower of Death. Look at Tower of Death.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I'll still
love that film.
Every single film. Tower of Death is genuinely one of the most enjoyable films you can ever watch. Bonkers film, absolutely nuts, so good.
I saw that at the cinema. They showed that in Leicester Square.
Really?
Last year, yeah. Crowd was going nuts. They loved it.
That must have been such a good time. When
that bit obviously we went with the lion. Was it the lion bit? Was the super?
To this day, I don't know whether that's meant to be a real lion or it's meant to be a guy in a lion suit.
A lion suit. It's actually a discussion we've had. I've had that discussion with my friend Toby about that for years. Was it supposed to be a real lion or a suit?
I have no idea. But that's the great thing about it, that you don't know.
You don't know. Roy Horan's really good in that.
Oh, rest in peace, Roy Horan.
Rest in peace. But the shapes he was doing in that, really good.
And again, another underrated talent that could have been in so many other things. I know he was a Fang Zhang Li student, but he should have popped up in more.
Should have been more, yeah. But he was really good. Stuff Bottle.
Yeah, he went on to be like a professor, though, didn't he?
Yeah. Because isn't his daughter in? Is that his daughter that's in stuff?
Yes, Selena Jade.
Is she in that series, the Star Wars thing, right? Is she in that?
I don't know if she's in that. She was in Triple Threat, the film with Scott Adkins and Tony Jaa.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. She's in a few. She was in Arrow as well, the TV show Arrow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. She's.
So I'm getting mixed up. Is that someone? Another martial artist daughter's in?
It's someone.
Series?
Yeah. So Dan Santos. Yeah. It's Selena Jade should be in more. She's talented. I don't know if she's a martial artist or anything, but she's talented. Yeah. But it's I think there's still the other show as well. So it's not a show per se that I'm always fascinated with, but whenever you post something with Jack Long or Lee Yi-min in that I haven't seen before, just an absolute joy to see those guys.
That one with was it the monkey drunken? Because Liam Min did a drunken series, didn't he?
Yes.
With Jack Long.
Yeah.
With Jack Long, yeah. And one of the young brothers.
Yeah. Yes.
It's a Taiwan series,
Always great to see them pop up. Jack Long is kind of like one of my guys. He's a guy that I absolutely love.
He's just pure shapes, that guy, isn't he?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, but he's in early bashers that well. He's in early bashers as well, that guy. He's been around.
Yeah. And he's so tight. He could do it all as well. The acrobatics that he would pull out.
Yes.
Nuts.
He's done a lot of TV, that guy. There's still what I haven't got of him.
Yeah.
Even Chang Shang done loads.
Really?
Chang Shang done loads of TV. Yeah.
That's
He's done that one because he fights Gordon. He's done the one with Gordon Liu, didn't he? The Venoms are in there. Liu Feng and Chang Shang.
Yeah, I've seen Liu Feng in a lot of stuff you've posted. He popped up in a few,
Liu Feng
few
done
places.
Untold,
Yeah.
It seems like they went to Taiwan, didn't they, in the West?
Right.
And Philip stayed in Hong Kong, didn't he? Yeah, Philip Kwok.
Yeah, because they left and did Ninja in the Deadly Trap they did, right?
That's
That
right.
was a
That's
big
right.
Taiwan
Yeah.
movie that they
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
That's a solid film. Good
That's
action in
right.
that.
But it's a bit crazy because Philip Kwok, it's like he started off as a stuntman, then became a lead, and then went back to being a
Yeah.
stunt guy doing action.
Yeah.
So that's what happens, isn't it? You know what I mean? Obviously, some guys, some of those guys, like when modern day films came in,
Yeah.
we thought they were all like doing nothing, but no, they were always working.
Everyone's
They
all
never stopped.
working.
They were
Yeah.
doing TV, obviously, but
Yeah.
everyone just thought, oh yeah, these guys, they're gone now. They're not
That's
around
right.
anymore. No, they
That's
were always
right.
working. They never stopped.
Yeah.
You know,
Have
I
you
think they were
seen
doing TV while doing movies back then. And
yeah,
Low
exactly.
Lay is in hundreds of films, and he still had time to do TV.
That's it.
Seriously, there's no
Just
rest.
yeah,
Amazing.
so many people think these guys are just gone and they're just not. They just did so much more that we're just not aware of.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. I'm so interested to see like if one day we get some show from Pops or something that no one has ever seen that
Oh
just
gosh, I don't
pops
know,
up
man.
or
Well,
something like that.
Singapore might. You never know. They might surprise us. So thing is, but
Who
there's no
knows?
info on that show.
No,
There's no behind the scenes. There's nothing. It's crazy
it's
because
fascinating.
obviously he done the Bruce Lee one, didn't he?
Yes,
Spirit of
the
the Dragon.
Spirit of the Dragon. Yeah,
Yeah, with
yeah.
David Wu. He's probably one of the worst Bruce guys ever. But I'm not sure why they got him on there. But I mean, bless him. You know, what I mean, he tried. But come on.
He's David Wu. He was in Tiger Kids too, right? That's David Wu.
Yeah, he got battered, didn't he? In that, didn't he?
Yeah. He
Yeah,
wasn't. He wasn't terrible in that though.
No,
As
he
a
wasn't.
fighter,
No,
wasn't awful.
no.
But yeah,
He tried. He tried, but
tried his
yeah,
best.
he's in a few Taiwan. I think he's one of the Kung Fu Kids, isn't he? Films.
Oh, I
Yeah.
need to see them. The stunts in those films, in the
Oh,
Kung Fu Kids films.
excellent. Yeah, but do you know what? I could probably see why they haven't released those ones. It's probably because you got kids getting thrown through windows. So they probably don't want to get cancelled, mate. So that's probably why they haven't been put out. I can understand why they haven't been put out, probably.
We need
But
to see
superb
that.
action. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen some of them then?
I've seen like I haven't actually seen the full films, but I've seen like the finales with all like the whole bunch of stunts going on.
Yeah.
I maybe have seen the full films of maybe 2 of them. Yeah.
Great
There's so much I
action.
haven't seen. Honestly,
Yeah.
there's so much I haven't seen. Like you mentioned Mirage earlier. I don't even think I've seen the entirety of Mirage.
That film is mad. You want Gong in that is some of his best fighting, to be honest.
I need to see if I can find it. I can probably find it online.
Find it, yeah. I think there was a German print that wasn't too bad.
Okay.
I haven't really seen I haven't seen a proper glass one of that one, but
Right.
that film has got some really good choreography in there. Mad stunt work. No, the stunts are quite. There's stunts in there. I think some of the stuntmen didn't make it, mate. Seriously, there's some crazy stunt work in that movie, mate.
It's kind of fucked up to say, but there's something very enjoyable about seeing someone hurt themselves so bad that you go, "Is he alive?"
That's what I'm saying. It's like Jackie. Someone falls down. I've always got to hit the corner of the edge.
Yeah.
Let's hit the corner. Look at Miracles when Jackie threw that guy off the stick and he hit the edge of that thing. It was nasty.
Absolutely. Which film
Project
is it?
Project 82. The guy fell onto the vase.
The vase. That's exactly the one I'm thinking of, and he kind of misses most of the vase and just kind of clips the side of it. Oof. Yeah.
That guy is actually John Chang's brother.
Oh, really?
John Chang's brother. Yeah. He done that stunt. Yeah.
John Chang, another one.
John Chang,
don't talk about. Yeah.
Very good. So Monkey Show. That was the big hit over here, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was definitely his
on VHS. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't watched that one in a while either.
Yeah.
I probably need to revisit that one.
That's why that one hasn't come out properly yet. That'll do well.
Me too. That's really I remember they put it out on DVD. Oh my god, they did a double set with I can't remember what. I think it was a Wilson Tong film, but I can't remember which one it was. And they it had all the bells and whistles on it. It was a decent release, but someone needs to get it and remaster it. I have heard, I don't know if I should say this.
But get yourself in trouble, mate.
Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna say it.
I'll do it.
I'll let you know that there's a film.
Let me know off.
Yeah, there's a film on the horizon. I'll just say this that I've heard is on the way, and it is going to be huge.
Okay.
There's a very decent release, but I'll let you know. I don't want to say it just in
No,
case.
no, I don't
Yeah,
wanna say
you're
it.
right. I don't want to get in trouble.
No, you don't. No. We want peace in the martial world. That's what we want.
That's right. That's
Yeah?
exactly right. Yeah. Okay, I'll go ahead and let you go because thank you. We've talked for an hour. Oh my god, crazy,
Oh,
right?
that's not.
Talk for an hour 20. I could probably talk for another 3 hours.
We could do.
Yeah.
Well, we could do a part 2 another day.
I would genuinely love to have you on again. I really would. We've barely even talked about 80s, 90s stuff.
I know,
So
exactly.
we
But there's so much. There's so much in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's endless. You can't say it's not limited. This drama.
No, it's
not.
just we just keep going, and that's the magic of it. I mean, if anyone out there is watching this and thinking, how do I get into Kung Fu cinema? Just jump in. You'll find it's everlasting. There's nothing that it'll never fade away. It'll never
like infinity, innit? It's like infinity shapes. Yeah.
Yeah, you'll never run out of stuff. You'll
Never
always
run
find
out,
something.
no. Yeah.
All right, I'll ask you all the regular stuff. Where can people find you?
Be _shapes on Instagram.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Mainly on that platform. Obviously, I do post stuff on Facebook as well, but it's under my name, Rodney Dennis. Yeah.
Yeah, and please do follow Rodney because I guarantee you'll see stuff every single day that you have never ever seen before. Never, not a chance. Thank you so much for joining me, Rodney. I really appreciate it. Yeah, it's been a long time coming. Yeah, absolutely, long time coming. Well overdue.
Good chat.
I love it. I absolutely love it. I love this type of stuff, and honestly, I would love to have you on again to chat it up again. But we'll work something out.
Yeah.
As for me, you can find me on everything. Food for thought. Just I don't know, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. I'm on everything. So just look up Food for Thought. I'll be out there. I have a podcast with my wife and best friend where I force them to watch martial arts films. And sometimes they like them, sometimes they fucking hate them.
Yeah.
So it's a mixed bag, but it's a lot of fun. So if you need to find us, fun. If you need to find us,
very entertaining podcast. So just keep at it, mate.
I appreciate that. Right. Next week, for anyone interested, we are actually reviewing No Retreat, No Surrender 3: Blood Brothers, which is
great action.
A great underrated film, very underrated.
Very underrated.
Yeah, Tony Lung Chu Sing on the fight choreography.
Yeah, that's Bruce Lang's brother. Yeah.
Really? Why did I not know that?
Yeah, it's his brother. Yeah.
I should have known that. Maybe I did know that and I've forgotten. But yeah, that's awesome. We'll be reviewing that not this week, but next week. And if you need to find the Food for Thought podcast, we are on everything: Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music. We're on everything. So yeah, there you go. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Rodney, for joining me.
Yeah,
and
I enjoyed that.
Me too. Had a grand old time.
Yeah.
Awesome. And everyone, we will catch you next time.